And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year. Taylor Ward leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
And going for Atlanta, Chris Sale. I mean, come on, Singy. Look at this list. Top 5 in the league in wins. He's pitching like someone promised him ice cream after every win.
Yeah, it's called flavor sequencing. You got to set up the fudge to freeze him with the cherry. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of wins, Boog. He's dealing this season.
Yeah, a lot of buzz around the league about his dominance. Freezing opponents, hold the sprinkles.
Wait, you're not a sprinkles guy? And here I thought I knew everything about you, partner.
And with that, we're underway in Atlanta. The 0-1. You can almost hear the crowd hold its breath when he swings.
Yeah, most of the time it's for good reason. He's a human highlight reel.
The rare K for Mookie. Let's take a look at our lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah, Boog, and I like his chances of making an impact in this game today. He's facing a lefty on the hill, and you know he loves lefties. He's hitting over 350 against left-handed pitchers this season, so he could be in for a huge performance in this one. Oh, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this, because you have two of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. In the air, left field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 2-1. Just off the inside edge.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
3-1 now. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. Man at first, 1 away. Sliced hard but foul. And a payoff pitch. Set down on strikes. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him swinging. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching baseball on the show, LA. Back here in Atlanta. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
This one trailed right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. His 22nd homer of the year. The Braves score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. To third, but that rolls foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Oh.
The 1-0.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That's a ball.
And that one upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Ohtani.
The left fielder, number 4, Taylor.
2 down, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Taylor Ward.
Up.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. Atlanta draws first blood with a solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
No, that's a ball.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball, outside.
Out towards right center field. One down. Forced to cover a lot of ground to make the play over there, Chris. StatCast shows us what a challenge it was just to get to that ball.
Yeah, he covered more than 110 feet before hauling that thing in on the run, and just showing good instincts off the bat, man. And he took a great route to get there in time. That's pretty special.
That one's upstairs, ball one. The lefty, the 1-0. And another ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one missed. Outside, ball four.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. On the ground, right side. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing across here this half. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. And a curve drops in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it all.
Strike, woo!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And that should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Pajes gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hey, one. Nope, ball 1. Ball 2.
The count 2-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fought off foul. Payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. Albies to first. A great play deep in the hole.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
And a foul ball. Tied him up inside with that one.
Oh.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Sale and a 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two on the way. Just
No,
misses
that's
with
a ball.
that one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now it's Mookie Betts. In the air, right field. Acuna under it. And that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Fouled off. He was late. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
If I were him, I wouldn't feel like I have to throw fastballs for strikes at this point. We've seen this offense go out of the zone a few times now, and it's not exactly working.
No, that's a ball.
That one almost got him. Swing and a ball popped up. Hernandez takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Baldwin recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, just take a look at his last week plus, and you'll see he's been very active in these games. He seems to score a run every night.
There's a strike at the knees. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
The right fielder, number 13.
2 down, base is empty. And now, Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right through there for a strike.
Nope, that's away. Well,
Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Two down, nobody on. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. On to extra innings. Shohei Ohtani steps in, league leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
Chris Sale back to work. Plate discipline and raw power. Tough to teach that combo.
No doubt about it. OPS tells the story perfectly. He's their offensive engine.
well.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And a big swing and a miss. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And the tying run is on base.
Up next is Dodgers.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
That one catches the zone. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Here comes the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one almost got him. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Here's Kyle Tucker. Went down on strikes his first time through. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Ohtani back in. Ohtani, the base runner at first with 1 out. This one smoked on its way out of here. Kyle Tucker sends it out. His 26th of the year, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider. In the air to left center. Yastrzemski on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Walked his first time.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
That clips the corner.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ball, slow.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That's a ball.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Caught it out front and ripped it down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
There's a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
No. Ball.
Can't glove it cleanly. Flips it. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the 4th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Ohtani back to work. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Swing and a bouncer. The throw to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
The left fielder, number 4, Taylor Ward.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball 1. There you go.
Check swing at the 1-1. Looked down to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Struck him out looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Riley in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike. That completes the strikeout, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Braves 1. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That one lifted to left. Ward should have this one. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 8, P.K. Hernandez.
Tap foul at the plate. fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying, going, gone. Kike Hernandez with a shot to the opposite field. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Mookie now.
Hey!
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 5th. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And down on strikes he goes. Mookie Betts down on strikes. Betts wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike call will stand. Still one challenge left for them.
Woo!
2 down, nobody on.
That's the ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on a solo homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Jurickson Profar.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Second baseman, Albi.
That one a little bit high. Ball 1. Profar on at first. Nobody out.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And that misses. And that's ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. And fouled off. Payoff pitch. Stays alive.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Ozzie Albies goes yard, and we're all square. It's 3-3.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. good hitter gets pitch recognition early, he saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And there are not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 4-3.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 down, and now Ronald Acuna Jr. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-3 ball game. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back at Truist Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So up next, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Danny Young, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Suarez, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 1-0. Out to short. Walls throws to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Bowling.
Tucker, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And it's even up. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that puts him just 1K away from 200 on the year. Tommy Edman at the plate. There's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. His July and August splits there.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Rips one to right and base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Danny
the Braves,
Young into the
number
game.
81.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Outside low, ball 1. Two on, 2 outs.
Tough spot right here, a couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brock Stewart.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Well, one-run game. Here's Matt Olson. Infield shifted to the pull side.
Olson.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Got him. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Still couldn't catch up to the good velocity, good run those last few inches through the zone.
Yes.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Dennis Santana looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Yo, 1. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One now. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Riley stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 down, nobody on.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2-1 now. That's inside. The 3-1 is on the way. And that's ball four.
Thank you,
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Braves strand 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back in Atlanta Truist Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Out to short. Throws to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Oh!
Hit in the air, left field. Ward settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Mookie Betts.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Oh!
The Braves holding on to a 1-run lead here at the top half of inning number 7. What a stop. Jump throw. And they get the out.
Got it.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Oh! Ball inside.
That's
That's a
down
ball.
and in. That
Oh.
one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Now he breaks his bat. Tosses to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
First offering way inside, almost got him. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
1 out, runner at second. Taylor Walls next up for the Braves.
Nope, that's high.
One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike. That one hammered but pulled foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Brock Stewart done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on now, Tanner Scott.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
So digging in, Drake Baldwin. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Ball one
That's
there.
up, like,
and another ball. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Atlanta, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Braves,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Robert Suarez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these
The
situations.
designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Raisel Iglesias, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Hit in the air, center field. Yastrzemski under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next is Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
ball.
The Braves trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Oh, look at the stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
That's the ball.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And a swing and a miss. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score holds at 4-3. Back here in Atlanta, now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna Jr.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Acuna thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball 2.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
One down.
0-1.
Scott, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Braves, the left fielder, number 4.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. 0 for 3 in this one. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Got him swinging for the K, and he's gone for the 4th time tonight. It's the Braves 4 and the Dodgers 3. Raisel Iglesias comes out trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Oh, that's
Just
a ball.
missed. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Fastball for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Yastrzemski on the move. Takes it in for the out. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
That's a base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Up next the first baseman.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The Braves trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. On the corner for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, left field. And it falls. And the go-ahead run is on base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Making a move at first. On a pinch run for the Dodgers. Hesung Kim. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajas. That one outside, and that's ball one.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one player to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
In there at the knees for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That one misses. 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Here's a 2-1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Out to short, walks. on to first. Ball game. And the Braves even this series up in a game apiece.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.